Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to set up your very own fully functional banking website, complete with 3-step transfer pins, and also the admin has complete control over each user's account. So by this I mean the admin can actually select what happens in each user's account. So it's not like there's a general setting for all the users, but the admin can actually set up an account limit for each user. The admin can actually set up different COT codes, different IMF codes, different codes for each user. Okay, so we're going to go straight into this tutorial and I'm going to show you how this software works. Okay, now you see this is the dashboard and you can see it is beautifully done. It's beautifully done. You don't really need to stress yourself trying to get pictures or write-ups or whatever. Everything has already been put into place for you. Okay, so now this is just the home page, so we're just going to go through some pages and see how it looks. Now you see this page, all pages have been beautifully done, all pages have been carefully arranged to suit the purpose of this software. Okay, now also the amazing thing about this software is that in this front end the user actually has the ability to either choose light mode or dark mode. Okay, so now I'm going to go straight into the user's dashboard. Okay, so we're going to register now and we're going to see how the user dashboard works. Okay, so all I have to do is click on register now. Perfect. So all I have to do is click on register now and I can begin my registration. So I'm just going to fill in these details quickly. Okay. Okay, I'm going to use this. Okay, let's type in. I'm going to add my password now. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to type in just any code. Perfect, and you see the user has been registered. So easy to use. Now we're going to log in and we're going to see the dashboard. We're going to see the user dashboard and we're going to see the admin dashboard. Okay, so now all I have to do is click on login and I can log in straight into my account. So this is my already signed in user account. This is my signed in user account. I'm going to go straight to the dashboard so you can see what the dashboard looks like. Okay, now so this is the dashboard, this is the back, this is the dashboard of the user's account. So the user signs in and the user can see their balance, can make a quick deposit or a transfer. Also you can see your transfer limit remaining, you can see your last transaction, you can also view transactions, you can do your wire transfer also, and you can also see the last you can see your recent transactions right here. Okay, so we're going to go right into the different features that a user can actually make use of. Now online deposit allows the user to deposit in cryptocurrency. Okay, so the admin has the ability to add their wallet and whatever crypto coin they actually want the user to make deposits with. Okay, so I'm going to show you how the admin side works also. Okay, so I can put in the amount I want to deposit. I can select the I can select the particular cryptocurrency I want to deposit. So all I have to do is copy the wallet address that shows here, and then once I've made transfer, I upload the picture. I upload the screenshot of my transaction. Okay, so I'm going to use this, and I'm going to click on deposit. Perfect. So now it shows a successful pop-up. So the admin is going to see it at their own side, and then they can approve the transaction once they have gotten it. Okay, so I'm going to go straight to domestic transfer. Okay, so I'm just going to fill in these details. Nice. Okay, and you click on transfer. So all you have to do is put in their account pin, and you can make the transfer. Okay, so put in your account pin and click on submit, and the transfer processes and it shows successful. So next we're going to try wire transfer. Okay, so we're just going to try this out also. Okay, I'm going to choose country. I'm going to put in any SWIFT code, put in any routing number. I'm going to do this, then narration. Let's call it okay, and click on transfer also. Then yes, you can put in your account pin and the transfer is successful. Now I'm also going to show you how the admin can set it that it is COT codes, IMF codes, tax code that you want the user to actually put in instead of just their account pin. Okay, so I'm going to show you that from the admin dashboard also. So for mortgages, the user can apply for a loan or apply for a mortgage. Okay, so when the user applies, it's going to show up on the admin's dashboard also. So the admin can approve and credit the user's account. Okay, so let's apply for a loan. Let's say we want a loan of 50,000. So this is where it sends to, and let's say I need it for, okay, perfect. And all I have to do is click on submit. Your loan has been submitted. Kindly wait for approval. Okay, so I'm going to wait for the admin to approve our loan. So up next, you can check your transactions. You can check your credit and debit transactions. You can check your wire transaction details. You can check your domestic transaction, like your account statement. You can check your loan transaction and all that. Okay, we're also going to try withdrawal. Now when you click on withdrawal, it tells you withdrawal error. Please contact your account manager for more information. User's account or whatever email that you are providing for them to contact when they have issues. Okay, so the user can also see their profile. So when I was creating this account, I did not have a profile picture. So when a user is creating an account and you have the profile picture, it's going to show up here. You have your user's name, you have the kind of account, which is savings, you have the time the account was created, you have where the location of the person that created, the address of the person that created it, you have the person's phone number also, and the user can actually edit this information also, but not every information. The user can upload a new profile picture. The user can change passwords and change their PIN also. Okay, next we're going to go to the admin account, the admin dashboard, because this is the admin login URL. Okay, so I'm going to log in as an admin. So I've logged out as a user, so I'm going to log in now as an admin. Okay, so I'm going to put in my admin password. I'm going to put in my admin user and email and password, and I'm going to log right in. Perfect. So this is my admin dashboard. Okay, so this is like a summary of all the activities ongoing in my account. Okay, so it's telling me I have 32 users, telling me I have a total balance of this figure also. So we're going to go right into the features of the admin dashboard. Okay, so first I'm going to show you the settings. So all you have to do is come to setting, then come to profile. Okay, so this is the admin profile. Okay, so the admin can actually change their password. So you have to just put in your old password, put in your new password and confirm the password, and you can change it. Now I'm not changing my password, so I'm going to leave that. Okay, so I'm going to show you deposit method. So we're going to see this deposit method allows the admin to add whatever currency he wants the user to make payment with. Okay, so I told you in the user side when we're checking out online deposits, I showed you how the user could make deposits with their with cryptocurrency. Okay, so the admin can actually set up the number of different cryptocurrencies that he wants the user to be able to use. Okay, so now I've set up Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Pax full wallet and PayPal. Okay, so now you as the admin, when you have your site all set up, you can actually add more if you want, or you can even delete if you want. Okay, I'm actually just going to edit. Let's edit. Let's change our wallet's address to something else. Let's just change it to something else. So we're going to save. Perfect, crypto saved successfully. You can also add a new crypto currency if you want. Okay, so I'm just going to add BCH. I'm going to add my wallet address, and I'm going to click on save. So this is going to pop up successful wallet added successfully. So this is going to pop up on the user's dashboard. Okay, so now let's go over. So next we're going to let's check out settings. So settings allows the admin to, you can set up your bank name, you can set up maybe a little description about yourself, so when they search, this is what comes out. You can set up your phone number, the phone number you want to appear on your site. You can set up your bank email also. So you can set up your bank email also. So I'm going to set this as support at, okay, just going to quickly do this. Perfect. Now you can set up your minimum deposit limit or your maximum deposit limit. Okay, and you can click on save. You click on save, it automatically saves. Perfect. Let me change this also so you see. And I can also upload a logo. If I want to upload a logo, it's going to show up on the users. Perfect. You see, it has changed to bpress. Okay, because that's what I just changed the bank name to. Also, you can check out your users. So you can check out all the users you have. You can create a new account. You can create a new account. You can credit or debit a user. You can wire transfer a user also. Okay, so once you do it, it's going to show up on the user's transaction summary. Okay, so you can view and you can also edit the details of a user's account. Okay, so you can come here, you can edit the account number of a user's account, and you can just touch up and set up a tax code. You can set up now if you remember, when the user was making transactions, it only asked for account PIN, and I told you that I think can actually set it up in such a way that he select either he wants the user to use account PIN or use the different billing codes that are available. Okay, so I'm going to set this on active. Perfect, I've set this on active. Perfect. Now okay, setting this on active, when the user tries to make a transaction, you see it's now going to ask for COT code, tax code, IMF code. Okay, not just your account PIN anymore. So it depends on the way you want the user's transaction to go. And the wonderful thing about this bank is that you can actually do this per user. So it's not one setting for all users. You can actually do this per user. Okay, so I can change my COT code here, change my IMF code, change my tax code, change to whatever I want it to be, and send it to the user to actually make their transfer. Okay, so up next we are going to see credits or debit a user. You can create a new account also from your admin dashboard. So you can actually just fill in all these details and your user is created. You don't need to go through the front end of the bank anymore to create a user. You can debit and credit your user. You credit your user, is going to show up on the user's transaction history. Okay, so you can select the particular user you want to credit, and you can add whatever amount you want to add to the account. You set up the date of the transaction so it does not show that you just did it 2 minutes ago. Okay, so we can say this was done in the year 2000. Okay, and also you fill in from, so where is the money coming from? Okay, so the transaction is not just complete with this, you need to fill in, so fill in all the details. Where is the transaction coming from? The name of the person is coming from, the description that the person uses, the time is coming in. So it's either a credit or a credit transaction or a debit transaction. Okay, so up next we can also see wire transfer. You can also wire transfer a user. For a wire transfer, the fields you have to fill are more because it's from a different country to a different country. Okay, so now you have that. So you can, other transactions, you have credit and debit transaction, you have withdrawal transaction, wire transaction, crypto transaction, domestic transactions. Okay, so all these are transactions that have been made that the admin has to approve. Okay, now remember we made a transaction with this particular account, yes, for $20,000 and we use Dogecoin. Okay, so we're going to change this now to, we're going to approve this now. So we're going to approve this now. So let's view. Perfect. So this is the receipts that I uploaded, if you remember. So I can either decline it, I can decide to delete it, I can put it on hold and it's going to show on the user's end as hold, or I can accept it. Okay, so let's go to loan request. So for loan request, you can see all the loans that different persons have applied for. Okay, so now you see loan request. This is the recent one I just applied for. So I can click on view. Okay, so these are all the details. This is the account number it's coming from, this is the amount requested, this is the name of the person requesting it, the loan remark created and blah blah blah. It's informing that your loan has been approved successfully. So I can actually copy this and send this to the person. Okay, I can actually copy this and send, or send whatever message I actually want to send to the person. Okay, you get, so I can either decline, I can hold, or accept. Now this message says it has been approved successfully, so I'm going to accept. Okay, and I'm going to click on submit. Okay, so up next we're going to check out virtual cards. Okay, so I can decide to activate this card or I can deactivate the card. So I just activated card for user. So that is the okay guys, so we're done with the user side, we're done with the admin dashboard also. So now I'm going to show you how you can set up these banking websites on your own platform. Okay, so I'm going to show you can set up this online banking website on your own platform. Okay guys, so now we're going to go straight into the part where we are setting up this software. Okay, now I've gotten my domain name and hosting ready. So if you haven't gotten yours, you can get yours from Cookiesweb. Cookiesweb has a great server that you can actually use for this software. Okay, so now I'm going to go straight into uploading this software. Okay, I have it on my system and I'm going to make it available for you at the end of this training. So I'm going to let you know how you can get access to this software at the end of the training. The first tab I'm going to open is my file manager. Okay, now I'm going to be using a subfolder. Okay, so all I have to do is go to my public_html and create a folder and I can get straight into uploading. Okay, so I'm going to click on upload. I'm going to click on select file and I'm going to select the file. Here you go. Perfect. Now while that is uploading, we are going to set up some things. Okay, so we're going to create our database that we're going to be using for this software. Okay, so I'm going to come here and I'm going to search for DB. Okay, so I'm going to go for DB. I'm going to go for my SQL database wizard. Okay, and I'm going to say, okay, so now we're going to get the we're going to create our user. Okay, so I created our database, we're going to create our user. Right now I'm going to use a password, so I'm going to use this password. So now when you come here, this is where we're uploading the software. Okay, and you can see that it's at 100% and it is green, so this shows that it has completely uploaded. So I'm going to click on this and go back. Now the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to get the password I'm going to use for my username. Okay, my database user. Okay, so I'm going to click on extract files. Yes, Perfect. Now I'm going to click on reload, and I'm going to see all the files right here. So I'm going to add my password right here. I'm going to copy this password and I'm going to use it right here. Let's see, use password. Perfect. And I'm going to click on create users. Nice. Now I'm going to click on all privileges. Now I'm going to use this now to configure the database that I just created. Okay, so I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to click on, okay, you see, so I'm going to go straight into account. Okay, so I'm going to go to include folder. Perfect. And I'm going to see config.php. now this is a file that I need to edit with the database I just created. Okay, so I'm going to be using this right here. So I'm going to be using this. This is the password. So I'm going to place the password that I use for the database. Okay, I'm going to get the roots. I'm going to get the username, and I'm going to put it right here for user. Okay, and I'm going to do the same for database also. Perfect. Now another thing I am going to do is I'm going to click on make changes. Okay, I'm going to click on make changes, and this is good to go. Then I'm going to come here. I'm going to get the link of the website, and I'm going to use it here also. You see, web URL. So I'm going to place this right here. Okay, I'm going to place it right here. So this is the link of the website. Then also I'm going to change this also. I'm going to take this and I'm going to drop it right here. Now make sure this email that you are creating this email you are putting here is an email that you have created already in your webmail. Okay, so make sure you have already created the email. So I'm going to click on save changes. Perfect. When I check out my site online, you're going to see it is active and it is ready to go. So you see, very easy to use, very easy to set up also. But we're not done with our setup now. There's still some few changes that we need to do. There's still some few configurations that we need to get into place. Okay, so I'm going to go back to our browser. I'm going to search for user class.php. okay, now this user class.php is under your accounts folder and under include folder. Okay, so I'm going to go to user class.php. I'm going to edit, and I'm going to edit it to the webmail that I have created. Okay, so I'm going to go down, I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to see it right here. I'm going to see it right here, and I am going to edit this to suit. Okay, so this is the email that I have created. Okay, so I haven't changed this. We're going to go to the admin class.php folder. Okay, now let's go to that. So all you have to do is right here where you see your account, you go in, you go to admin folder, and then you go to include, and it is right here, admin class.php. okay, and you're going to click on edit. Perfect. And you're going to just change this to your site URL. Okay, so I'm going to change this. Perfect, and we are good to go. Okay, so having done that, our site is set. And the last step we're going to take is uploading our MySQL database file. Okay, so now all I have to do is come to my cPanel. I'm going to search for PHP. Okay, perfect. Now you see, this is the database that we created, DB, So I'm going to come here, I'm going to click on it, I'm going to click on import, and I'm going to import the SQL folder. Okay, now the SQL folder is right here. Let me show you where the SQL folder is. So we're going to go back straight to our main site. Yeah, so you see now the SQL folder is inside this database, so all you have to do is download it from here and you can upload it. Okay, so I'm going to upload it now right here. I'm going to click on import. Perfect. Now to get the admin username, email and password, all we have to do is come here, click on edit. Perfect. So you put your site URL, okay, and then you edit this to suit you, and you click on this, you click on encrypt. Perfect, and then you click on go and you are good to go. Okay, so this is just all the configuration that you need to do to get your own banking software up and running in no time. So you see, it's actually quite easy to use. The features are elaborate but quite easy to understand and use, and the configuration also is straightforward and easy to use. Okay, so this software is going to be made available for you. All you have to do is read the description below this video so you can get access to this software ASAP. Thank you so much for watching and have a blessed day.